It's Monday morning, just a little after 8 o'clock. Today, I just brought the one pole. Here's hoping I don't catch a damn turtle. Yeah. Um, Over the weekend, I have lost 2 subscribers now. I lost one Friday, and then I lost one yesterday. And I'm gonna be honest, folks. I mean, if I'm losing subscribers because I'm not catching everything, all the time. If I'm not always catching a fish all the time, and that's what you're expecting, I'm sorry to tell you all this. You're, you're watching the wrong channel. My channel is to show the importance of being patient and having fun. Whether you catch a fish or not. It's whatever, because you're not going to catch a fish on every trip you do. Now, the lake levels are a little down today. something tells me, yeah, he let go. That was a turtle. It let go. That was a turtle. That was definitely a turtle. Yep, that was a turtle that I was about to get. I'm glad he let go. Yeah, hell. There's a boat out this way. And now, just to remind everybody, I will not be doing a live on Wednesday. Only because I got the blood drive. And of course, hey, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Hope you are having a or good morning, wherever you're at. I mean, I had this set for 8 o'clock. Uh, I wasn't sure if I was going to get down here on time. So I deleted it, created another one, had it starting at 8:15, but I got here at 8:02. So, okay. Yeah, it works. But hey, shout out to Top Finesse. Hope you're having a good day or a good morning out there in upstate New York. Hope you're having a great day. Angry Anubis, hope you're having a good day. I mean, sometime this afternoon, I will be watching your live. But for today, though, I will be mostly watching the lines a lot better today. I hope I don't get another day like I did Friday. 5 turtles. 5. 4 of them were caught within the first hour. But yeah, let me show you what I mean when I say, you know, about the lake levels. Yeah, see right here. That is due to the lack of rain. And he puts this back right here. Perfect. I mean, we had some spot showers here and there, but not enough. To really, keep because the lake's no longer full pool now. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 feet, 3.5 feet below full pool. But I mean, I'm just hoping I catch a catfish and not a freaking turtle. Yeah. I think I hear some voices out that direction. Probably one of the neighbors. They like to walk around down here. Now, for the most part, it's one of my next door neighbors. I mean, it's not the ones that live in that White House next door to us, but there's a house next to us. Uh, it's a real big, tall brick house. And that was a fish that was a bass that just jumped. Damn. Yeah, they like to walk down here. They'll take their kids down here because they homeschool their kids. They don't have their kids out in public schools. I mean, honestly, in a way, I don't blame them. You know, I mean, just in Georgia alone, um, one school in Georgia got a bomb threat. That was down in Jackson County. Um, and down in I think down in Warner Robins, there was I don't remember if it was a threat of a shooting or if there was a shooting down there at Warner Robins High School. I mean, either way, kids aren't even safe at school no more. Now, this week in Cherokee County, this county has gone insane. Um, let's see. One day, it was you had SWAT teams out on Bells Ferry and Sixes Road. Then you had a house fire off of Marble Quarry Road. And that's a road off of 60s. Then, in Ackworth, on the Cherokee County side, you had a mother and daughter from Wisconsin. The mother and daughter got into a fight. They pulled over at a Chick-fil-A, and the daughter stabs her mother 10 times. And of course, for those who liked and enjoyed watching Hayden Panettiere, and from all the movies, all the voiceovers in video games, the voiceovers in animated movies. Well, I caught the news a little bit this morning, and they're going to be planning a celebration of life for Hayden Panettiere, which that can only tell me that she decided to go with the cremation route. Which, hey, that's not a bad route to do, because I mean, let's face it. When it comes to when someone passes and put them in the ground, you're paying between $10,000 and $15,000. While you can go cremation route and pay $2,000-$3,000. Because that's what me and my wife plan on doing when when we take our last breaths on this earth. We're gonna go the cremation route. It's cheaper. Had a freaking Juro spider on my damn leg. But yeah, and like I said, I do hope I catch a fish and not a turtle. Yeah, and honestly, I would try to see if I could do a Thursday fishing stream live, but well, they're calling for rain on Thursday. Yeah. But for those who do jump up on this video, hey, if you like the content that I bring out, hit the like on the video, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I mean, I already got 2 likes on today's video already. One I already know who did, and it'd probably be my wife. Now, if there's nothing going on, say on the weekend, um, I'll see about doing a live on a Saturday. And that just depends on what, you know, is happening or what's going on a Sunday or Saturday. And honestly, only way I'm gonna do a one on a Sunday is if the Falcons are playing like complete trash. So who knows? It might happen. Like after church. And I think I don't have bait. Yeah, and today's a rather cool morning today. It's not real hot today. Hey, I'm good with that. I mean, I'm very good with that. I mean, over the past few weeks, uh, it's been pretty damn hot out here, down here in the south. But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty hot down here in the dirty south. Let's see, next Thursday, Georgia Tech starts their football season off. Then next Saturday, University of Georgia starts off their football season. And it's probably a good thing because the Atlanta Braves baseball team in the past 2 to 3 weeks, the Braves have only won 5 out of their last 15 games. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2.5 games behind the Braves in first place. So, yeah, thank God football season's about to start again. I'm not expecting very high potential the Atlanta Falcons. No, they're the Falcons. They always Falcon it up. They could have picked muscle in the knee, got injured. He had surgery. And while the Falcons have not won a Super Bowl, Cowboys ain't won no Super Bowl in 30 years. I know the Falcons are one of 12 teams that has yet to win a Super Bowl. I mean, the Titans have not won a Super Bowl. Jaguars have not won a Super Bowl. The Texans have not won a Super Bowl. The Cardinals have not won a Super Bowl. The Vikings have never won a Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills have never won a Super Bowl. I mean, that's just listing six. Uh, the Cleveland Browns have not won a Super Bowl. And I think the Bengals have not won one either. I mean, and see, I think at one point it was 13 teams until the Eagles won the Super Bowl and they beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. And according to the NFL analysts, they don't they're not foreseeing the Patriots make a Super Bowl appearance. But hey, I mean, I already know the Falcons ain't gonna do it. I mean, throughout my life, I've seen the Falcons make two Super Bowl appearances. One I knew they weren't gonna win, and the one they should have won when they blew that 25-point halftime lead against the Patriots. I mean, the Falcons had the Super Bowl in their hands. Oh, but then he got so cocky, he wanted to rub it into Tom Brady's face. And it didn't work. I mean, had the Falcons just had Devontae Freeman run the ball and kill, they would have took time off that clock, and the Falcons would have held that Lombardi trophy. But no. And now Shanahan is the coach of the 49ers, and he still cannot get that Super Bowl ring. Because Shanahan and his 49ers couldn't beat Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelsey and the rest of the Chiefs, but yet Tom Brady beat them. Which I find that funny. Tom Brady goes to Tampa Bay. He his team goes to the Super Bowl. And that year the Super Bowl just happened to be held in Tampa. Once again making history. The first team in NFL history to host a Super Bowl in your own city. I mean, it was like when I think when there was the Packers and the Broncos in Super Bowl 32. It was held at the San Diego Stadium. Super Bowl 33. You had the Falcons and the Broncos held down in Miami. Which was back then Joe Robbie Stadium before becoming Pro Player Stadium to now be in Hard Rock Cafe Stadium. Then Super Bowl 34, it was held at the Georgia Dome. Falcons didn't make it. They didn't even make the playoffs. So I remember me and my dad went to 6 of the home games, and I think the Falcons won 2 of them that I went to, but I think they won 3 home games. And then won 4 road games. Didn't win a damn thing. Like I said, did not make the playoffs. So I think that year the Falcons went 4-12. Almost an hour into it. One fish yet. Now I know I've said that and I end up doing it, but no, in all seriousness, um, I don't see myself being out here like 10 or 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Phone got overheated. There we go. Some super sticky blood bait. I mean, I could have gotten that some of that punch bait, but I didn't feel like paying those $8 for that. It's so damn insane. No turtles, turtles, turtles. I don't want to catch y'all again. I caught enough of y'all Friday. I mean, just to make matters worse, Friday I missed two, if not three, catfish bites. Yeah, I'm not kidding, folks. I missed about three catfish bites. already lose my bait. Oh, oh, thank God. I think I just missed hooking a turtle. Thank God for that. Yeah, this one I just had the whole thing covered in this blood bait. There we go. But I would definitely say that the latest I'll be out here is probably 10:30, depending on what happens. Person was doing all the cook prep, and another person was doing all the you know, drive through, taking orders, and having to go up probably and had to go up to the front in case somebody walked in. I mean that was horrible hearing that. I can Yeah, it's funny. Um, this past Friday, I actually sat and watched the SmackDown. I watched WWE SmackDown probably for the first time in, oh Lord, had to have been 5 years. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass at Saturday minute. Then you'd have the first match. And into the first match. Blah 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 bullcrap backstage, yak yak. Then you get your second match. And then the third match was just a little quick filler. Then it was another 15, 20, 30 minutes of backstage talking and yak, yak, yak. And then finally you get the main event. And the main event was Kevin Owens versus CM Punk. Then, saw Sami Zayn hit Kevin Owens in the head with the title. Punk hits to go to sleep. Wham! Hits Punk in the head with the title. Says I expected that to have happened as soon as he lost that title up after getting it 9 days later. I mean, I can just about guarantee people that watch wrestling and they see this, they could, they're probably at home going, man, I could have picked a better storyline than this. I could have thought of a better creative stuff for this. Well, for this case, I would have had Sami Zayn turn heel the second he'd lost the damn title. You know, something like that. Because the creative guys are not very creative. The lead this year was SummerSlam. WrestleMania was a joke. It had good matches. It just it's just the way they did it. And of course, yeah, the only takeaway I'm gonna do about the Brock Lesnar and Oba Hell in a Cell match was, you know, if you're a fan of WWE and you have watched Hell in a Cell matches in the past, you know, just the term Hell in a Cell, you expect violence, extreme violence, when the two combatants. It was physical. I mean, Brock Lesnar ripping up the mat, exposing the wood. That was pretty cool. But it was just the fact that, you know, they didn't take each other and mash their head, mash the face up against against the cell, and doing the rubbing their face across it. That. I mean, take the very first Hell in a Cell match, Bad Blood, 1997. They unlocked the cell to let them get the cameraman out. Shawn Michaels sneaks out the cell. Undertaker follows him. And then Undertaker just does this little catapult like and throws Shawn Michaels face first, hard as hell into the cell. And Shawn Michaels had that crimson that he had the crimson mask. Then those two started fighting on top of the cell. Then Undertaker stomps on Shawn Michaels' hands. Then Shawn falls and crashes in the announce table. Now, of course, that Hell in a Cell is meant for the debut of Kane. But, I mean, Shawn Michaels got thrashed. He almost sacrificed his life just to entertain the fans, to give them the best match. I mean, I should know. Me, an uncle of mine, my cousin, and a friend of mine. We were at Pittsburgh that night. We watched Mankind get thrown off that cell. And, because I remember I was 14 years old. I mean, we saw him get thrown off, and we were like, I mean, our mouths just dropped. I mean, and this is true to my word here, folks. Um, I looked at my friend, I looked at my cousin, and I said, oh God, I said, pardon me for saying this, but I just went, I said, oh God damn, I think he's dead. Oh, he's dead. He's like, holy shit. And then when we stopped and goes the ring, all four of us, we all shouted, how in the hell is he standing? And then months later, we watched it on VHS, and sure enough, J.R. Jim Ross said the same thing. Mick Foley gets up from the stretcher. He's walking down to the ring, and We all said, "How in the hell is he standing?" And Jr. said, "How in the hell is he standing?" And then when we saw Mick Foley get chokeslammed through the cell, which we found out real quick that wasn't supposed to happen. And I mean, everybody around us, we all of us agreed. We're like, okay, this match needs to stop. I said he is literally gonna end up being killed if he don't stop. Well, Mick Foley's still alive, and he's still fighting side to side with Undertaker. Um, Now, for those who didn't know, at one point when you saw Undertaker pick up the steel steps and he started ramming them into Mick Foley's shoulder, what had happened was the shoulder popped out of socket. So Undertaker or Mark Calloway was hitting him with the steel steps to pop that shoulder back into place. Then later on, we see Mick grab that bag, and me and my cousins were like, "Yeah, how much you want to bet that bag's full of thumbtacks?" Sure enough, thumbtacks. He poured thumbtacks all over the ring. And Mick gets slammed on side of him, then rolls into him. Then Undertaker choke slams him into the thumbtacks before he finally gave him the tombstone pile driver, and then pinned him 1, 2, 3. And then Mick Foley, he was asking Terry Funk, said, "Hey, did I use the thumbtacks?" And he was asking that question while the thumbtacks pulled out of him. Now, I remember a long time ago when I was watching, um, when you had like when WWE was on Peacock, and you saw all the documentaries, of the Monday Night Wars, the fight between WWF/E and WCW. Um, Apparently Eric Bischoff was like, "We gotta find a way to top that Hell in a Cell match that Vince McMahon pulled with Undertaker and Mick Foley." But even the great late American Dream Dusty Rhodes told Bischoff, "No, Eric, you're not gonna be able to top that. We're not gonna be able to top what they just did." Those who heard that when they watched WCW, Eric Bischoff used to because Monday Night Nitro would come on an hour before Raw, and then and when Raw was being pre-taped, um, and Bischoff knew the results, he'd be like, "Hey, who wants to watch Mick Foley win the world title?" Oh man, that right there. When Bischoff said that, that sunk WCW. That sunk World Championship Wrestling. Because Nitro fans, WCW fans, they switched the channel to USA. Because I mean, when Foley beat The Rock for the title, like, holy crap, Mick Foley's going to win a title? I mean, because even I mean, I watched WCW too. But when Eric Bischoff said, "Who wants to watch Mick Foley win the title?" I was like, "Whoa!" Click. I waited till Raw came on. I watched Nitro for that first 45 to 50 minutes. Till Come on, you damn turtle, let go of the hook. Damn it, folks, I caught a damn turtle, and I just realized I don't have my pliers, and that is my only trouble hook. I mean, my only damn treble hook. And shit. Right now I'm trying to play Dr. Surgeon, trying to get rid of this damn thing. I'm trying to use this to grip the hook so I can get the damn thing off. But here it is. And this is how he's got it. I can't get it off, and I know where the pliers are. I mean, I really don't want to have to go all the way to the damn house to get the damn pliers. I mean, I don't want to kill a turtle just so I can get my hook out of him. You know, I don't want to kill the thing. But again, there it is. It's hooked up in the bottom of its mouth. Of all days, for me to forget my damn pliers. Don't worry, I'm not going to cut its head off. All right, folks. What I did was I took the scissors, grabbed the hook, and I was able to pull the hook out of its mouth. So the turtle gets to live another day. I just thought that my damn day of fishing was gonna come to a halt right there. And there went the turtle. Like I said, I wasn't gonna kill it. But man, that took me some time though. Damn, I'm being a clutch. Live on YouTube. So, I caught 5 turtles on Friday, 1 on this one. This turned sad. But I mean, I think that turtle was about to spit the hook out, but then it just didn't react in time. I hate catching turtles. I hate catching turtles. Yeah, I was just behind the camera, folks. I mean, seriously, with all the turtles I've been catching lately, I'm gonna dare say it. I am cursed. Because I mean, I've not caught a fish out here in almost 3 weeks. Let's see here. I see a turtle over there. I mean, I saw my line getting a little juke, juke, but yeah, last week or this past last Friday, 4 box turtles and 1 big giant soft shell turtle. And I think I got another one. Another one. This one, there's no way I can get this hook out. So now I gotta put on another hook. So, yep, caught a second turtle. I question whether it's going to survive or not because it swallowed that whole treble hook. Because, I mean, it's just sitting right over here and it's not moved. So I got a little circle hook with the Wildcat chicken blood. Let's see. But yeah, see, like I said, this was the third I caught, and it's still hanging around, but it swallowed my entire treble hook. But what do I expect? I mean, turtles are stupid. They'll chase anything. They'll eat anything that smells bad. I mean, the turtle had part of this down the back of its throat too. So, with the from Friday and now today, that makes 7 turtles on 2 fishing trips. Hell, I may as well just go ahead and get ready to call it. Well, like I said, sometimes you're gonna. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't have just bought the damn night crawlers instead of the Primo cat bait, the Primo blood bait, and the Wildcat catfish bait. Because honestly, I'm not even so sure if that Wildcat blood bait even stayed on the damn hook. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not even sure if that stuff even stayed on there. Yeah, it did not stay on there at all. So I'm just gonna try to do a few more casts with the blood bait. But no, apparently I'll be glad when I get a fucking tripod. But but no, when I was showing this right here, um, this damn thing had stopped charging. So I had to take this out, put it back in, and when I put it back in, a little pop-up thing happened, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm just glad that's not a high drop. I mean, I was just like, what the freak? All that just came right off. Yep. Yeah, whatever happens with this is probably going to be it. Catfish, but like I said, the importance of my channel is to, I'm showing how I'm rigging up these baits and explaining the importance of being patient and just having fun. Just getting away from everything for like a couple of hours to a few hours. And it looks like a turtle is eating up that bait. But hopefully sooner or later I'll have a couple of automatic hook setters. And yeah, the line got tugged real quick and then quit. Tugged, quit. Okay, just making sure there's not a turtle nearby. Now I may just go ahead and just try one more time with the with this real quick. I mean, because world's best catfish dough bait is so sticky, it'll stay on the hook. A bit better. hopefully real quick I'll be able to just to see if I can nab something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up, folks. Unfortunately, only I could today was a couple of damn turtles, which now means I've caught 7 on the past 2 trips combined. I mean, unfortunately, hey, I am sorry that I couldn't get a catfish today. I'm so sorry I could not catch the catfish live. Now, let's see here. Okay, so just shout out to my wife. Hey, if she, honey, if you did message, sorry, I did not catch it. But, as I said, 2 turtles caught today. And that's very, very annoying. And I will still be doing my 12 o'clock live from my house tomorrow. Will not be doing a early morning trip on Wednesday because I'm giving blood. And so unless something happens, today is probably the only day this week I'm going to do a live fishing. But like I said, folks, just don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to Jason Fishing Videos. And until the next time I come to the lake, guys, and everyone out there watches my stuff, peace out.